Skoyles from Coinsilium Group, and this evening I have got Peter Kirby from Factom joining us. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. What a delight it is to be here.
Thank
It's
you.
been a truly lovely evening.
Great. So when did you come into the Coinsilium family, and what does Factom do?
Coinsilium first invested in Factom in 2015. It was about May. And Factom is a data layer for the blockchain. So it lets you handle big, messy record-keeping problems using blockchain technology, which means you write it and it doesn't ever get unwritten.
And so just give me an example of how that would work, because the famous example, of course, is Factom and what's going on in South America.
Oh, sure. I'd be happy to talk about that. The idea was that the World Bank helped Honduras build a land registry. And as soon as they did, some bad guys got into the database and started changing records.
As we often see with dictatorships and the like.
Kind of thing that just sort of happens in Central America. Nobody blinks. But in this case, big scandal. If I can change your property record by changing the data, it's kind of a big deal. And we stepped in to help build a better system. In Factom world, you can't ever change the bits without people knowing. So it's fancy record keeping. We let you build honest and transparent systems for banks, insurance companies, governments, cities, the kind of people who have interesting record keeping problems.
And so that in itself sounds exciting, but what is really exciting about 2016 for Factom?
You said this beautifully earlier, that 2016 is the year that we actually start getting to do real stuff.
We go from use case to in use case.
Yes, absolutely. And we've been very blessed to have some interesting enterprise projects that we get to work on that I think create a lot of real value. It's hard to get excited about audit and compliance problems and
I don't know.
regulatory problems.
Keeps me up at
but
night.
Seriously, fixing all these big messy problems that almost a decade ago took down the world economy is really kind of good. It makes you feel good about the world.
Well, that's great. That's really nice to hear that someone is working in a business that they're excited about and what makes them get up in the morning. So thank you very much, Peter Kirby, and thank you to you for joining us this evening.
It's a real pleasure. Thank you.